And
started highlighting.
And scene highlighting.
My third son and Deborah.
Nice. Trying to get my bullet hit over here.
Is that what those black things are? Those bullet holes?
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually imperfections in the wood that we're just trying to cover up.
Well, tell me what you're doing.
I am spray painting walls for some of the battles for Friday and Saturday during the day.
So what, like, where will those be?
They will be at the Lafayette Bridge battle. They're going to be at the bridge down in the park, and then the Folkerville one's kind of at the crossroads. That one's on Friday, and the bridge is on Saturday morning. So these are going to be like props. Guys can hide behind them, shoot from behind them, lots of things like that. So.
Now, these are just added then?
Yeah, we had 4 from last year, and I guess they really liked them, so they wanted a bunch more. So we're doing 5 more this year. So
you're a regular volunteer on this?
yeah. John started it last year, and I kind of tagged along. So I'm the beautifier of these things, I guess, if you can call it that. Trying to not make them look like wood.
What were they originally?
Oh, these are just wood. They're just wood frames. And we're trying to make.
Just add your artistic talents to it?
Yeah, I put in the lines, the guys router them out, and then we go to town painting them.
Something people may not think about though is D-Day is the props and all, and you're in charge of that?
Yeah, I am. What we're trying to accomplish is an immersive experience for the visitor. So the minute they've entered the primary reenactment area, come in one of the gates or wherever we're staging the displays and our set pieces and whatnot and our reenactment battles, we would like people to kind of be able to transport themselves back in time. Imagine for a moment, suspend that disbelief, and just imagine for a moment they're back in June 6, 1944, the night of and the day of. And so in order to do that, we're trying in a public park setting to somehow bring enough pieces in to give just enough of a hint, just to allow that suspension of disbelief to take place, allow them to feel that they can get into it for that moment, and instead of it being a play unfolding in front of them, it almost becomes like they're there at the time in the past.
So what kind of props are we talking about? Need some examples?
Well, we're expanding this year, but we're expanding what we had from last year. Last year we built out, well, we've always had lots of really interesting props. We've done a great job of putting beach defenses. The Germans have put great defensive structures on the bluffs. What we added last year that was new was a farm village for Folkerville, which was the airborne battle at the intersection of the park roads down there by the tennis courts. And what we tried to accomplish was a setting that provided the reenactors with a space to act in, to reenact in, and also to make it feel somewhat plausible. I mean, we didn't just put things there for the sake of putting things there. So we created a rustic-looking farm building, a shed for animals, a little manger. We had some of these stone walls, and a few other and a water well that we created that gave it that sort of village-like appearance, and then which would have been what the airborne troops would have experienced at the time. What we're adding this year is just more wall units to expand that area to give them more cover for reenacting and defensive posture.
So what is new then for this year that they didn't see last year?
At this point, stone walls and one more building added for Folkerville. At least that's our hope.
So you just kind of add a few things each year?
Each year we just keep expanding. Yeah, we have a laundry list of things we'd like to accomplish over the years, and but we're a volunteer organization, so hint, volunteers are welcome and accepted. And there's only so much you can do with volunteer help, so we just do it as we can with what we have and the materials and with our budget. We always have to allocate accordingly. So this, is as a limited budget, so we do the best we can. It's kind of like putting on an outdoor play. It's kind of how we see it.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me how you got interested in volunteering for the whole D-Day thing.
I don't live too far from here, so I've been going to D-Day ever since I was really little, and then as I got older, I really wanted to take part in it. So I found an Army Nurse Corps uniform, so I started the reenacting part of it, but then I also wanted to volunteer, so I've been doing that ever since 2012. So, it's a lot of fun.